Hi there and welcome to the Miniman Show. This will be the first video of a series that I will analyze the market at the end of the trading day. Some key topics, numbers of the day, top stories and market recap. Numbers of the day, 54 is the number. $54 billion is the amount in interest that Italy is due to pay as of today, only in interest. Okay, so it's $54 billion. It's huge number. 6.7% the yield that the Italian bonds reach today. Remember that the 7% is the threshold for any country to sustain the payment of their debt. Okay, so above that, even if above 6, but the 7 is the big number. Above that, it becomes unsustainable to pay the debt, and they are almost there. And probably in a couple of days, if Berlusconi doesn't manage to pass the austerity measures and the vote of confidence that will only happen next week, it will go above the 7% almost for sure. So keep an eye on this one, because if it goes and it stays there a long time, it will mean problems, big problems for Europe. The top stories: AMGen, they are going to make $5 billion stock buyback, and the curious part is that they are not going to use cash, so they are going to loan the $5 billion, and with this they are going to leverage the dividend yield a bit, so because they are going to buy stock, and they are going to diminish the effect of the dilution of the earnings on the stock. So as if there are less stocks to dilute, the earnings per share will be greater. They are going to do this because the interest right now is extremely cheap, and it pays off. Okay. Europe mass, Greece and Italy. Greece, with the departure of the Prime Minister and the uncertainty of the new government, and if they are going to accept the bailout package or not. And Italy, about the Berlusconi staying or leaving, and if they are going to be able to pass the austerity measures that the market is waiting for. Last but not least, Warren Buffett used bet on the US market and US economy. He made $23.6 billion in investments last quarter, the most in 15 years. Okay, so this means he is counting on a recovery of the economy in the next year or 2 years. Okay, so this is important, because this is where you see the big money, the smart money entering, is when the economy is about to rebound. Okay, so I will expect that the economy, if everything goes as planned, will start recovering in about 6 months, and you will see the effects in 1 year, 1 year and a half. Market recap. Dow was up 85 points, Nasdaq up 9 points, S&P 500 up 7 points. So it was a rocky day, because we opened almost at the same price as we closed Friday, but then we got lower, and then in the middle of the day we recoup the losses and finished higher. 10-year bond, the yield is almost at 2%. Oil was up 0.5%, and gold, still the safe haven, still climbing, was up $40, and it's still seen as a safe haven, okay, in these rocky times. Euro dollar was down slightly, nothing much. Just to mention that the bets that Warren Buffett did was all across the spectrum of the market. So, but especially on those companies that are the first ones to feel the effects of a recovery. Okay, so this is it for today. See you tomorrow.